Welcome to as we'll see a team from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Get this game started. Create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Tigers offense will get the first possession of the game. Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running...
He gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
They'll run play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. So Florida Atlantic's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. To the air on second down. Got a man, it's Sands. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Owls are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Lewis wants to pass. That's caught. It's Thompson. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Tigers are flying down the field. They'll give it to him again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. It's caught. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down for this offense. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up second down.
Lewis to throw. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Smith. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Tigers are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about.
Offense.
The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Got the back over the middle. There he goes! Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Tigers are in the hurry-up.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Thompson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
They'll leave it with him. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Special teams coming through. As they pin him back, they'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Terrell. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Reads it, fires complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Corrals it at the 45. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm...
Oh, a lot of space. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll send the tight end in motion. Lewis wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. That is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Makes the catch. It's Henry. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The give on the inside. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This feels like 4 down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Lewis to throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The kick is on its way. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Showing off the arms. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. On 1st and goal, let's see if Memphis can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Memphis, 7. Florida Atlantic, 0.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Here's the handoff. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, and go on to the next play.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in, it's Perkins. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. He'll take it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Lewis wants to pass. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end now in motion. And back to the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They kick it away on 4th down. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll ride his man on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Owls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the run. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it near midfield. Lewis to throw. Works the middle of the field. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And here comes the offense on second down.
Second down.
Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Thompson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tigers want to crank the tempo. To the ground with the back. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Got his man on the outside. There he goes. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Coming out on first down with the play fake. On the shot. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Sands. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Caught behind the line, it's Smith. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Wants to fire on second down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snags it on the right. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and forever, let's test his arm strength. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Now on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Lewis wants to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but his defense forces a 4th down. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
Set to kick this one.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Pocket breaking down. Heaves it deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Lewis to throw. Finds his man. It's Smith. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. You might see a shot play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Messer. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
At the 26-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Sands. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
On to kick it away.
They boot it away on 4th down. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
2nd down.
Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Memphis will be forced to punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Turning it on. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Makes the grab. It's Messer. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give on the option. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sands. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third down, he drops to throw. Spits it out to the back. Caught, close to the marker, it's Sands. And the ball squirted out. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go, you on the sideline, you in the game.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Owls need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Motion from the back. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds the tight end. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Here's the return from inside his 10. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Lewis to throw. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Now on third and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Sands. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold offense.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. off play action. Fires to the big fella. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. The Owls want to move quickly. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here comes the punt team. It'll bounce out of bounds, and they'll spot it at the 40. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Running to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Lewis wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short in the first down. Memphis will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. A low line drive and short kick. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Looking for space. It's Terrell. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Messer. Oh, he's got some space. It's a seam wide. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. Ball game here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Arizona State somehow, some way, found a way there in Tempe and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? It sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. The give from the gun. Sweet cut there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll send the tight end in motion. Lewis to throw. The sure hands, it's Smith. At the 40, there he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play in 2nd and 2. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. He breaks a tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Lewis wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. He'll throw it. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Gets the back moving. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Sands. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rides the back on the option, the give. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Here's the return. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. They'll run the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They get to the line quickly.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Punt is on its way. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Running back searching for a hole. Quick spin on the ride. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Lewis to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Lots of running room. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. The offense set for a 1st down play. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Quickly to the tight end. 2nd down coming up. Tight end now in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And the Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
Well, the Tigers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Lewis wants to pass. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Messer. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Owls have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. From the gun, running back on the move. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Owls! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Lewis to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Cross. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Defense dropping into soft coverage. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. They get to him as he throws. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Last chance coming up. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David